New videos every day.
I like to know things.
Before we get started today, I want to ask you, what are your most common snack foods that you typically eat? You know, if it's not mealtime and you're hungry, what do you reach for or what do you grab? And you got to be honest, you know, if you're eating crap, if you're eating bad snack foods, we want to know, because this is a survey and we're kind of seeing what people respond. So just think about maybe last week, what did you snack on? So pause the video, think about last week what you ate, and then let us know. The video that I am doing today is the top 10 healthy pantry staples on a budget. So I'm actually doing this video because I've had some requests, and it was from some students. They lived in dorm rooms and they had a limited availability to have certain foods in their dorm room, and they wanted to know what some healthy options were. So I've developed this for them, but it also works great for anyone that's on a budget. Now, these aren't in any particular order. I'm just going down the list that I created. Number 1 is peanut butter. Peanut butter is a great source of protein. It does have a good amount of fat in it, but it is the healthy fats, so it's not going to raise your cholesterol like saturated fat will. And it's actually a good source of calories too, so keep that in mind. If you eat a whole cup of peanut butter, that's not the greatest thing in the world, because it's going to contribute to weight gain if you eat too much of it. However, it is a great source of protein. Now, when you're buying peanut butter, make sure that it does not have added hydrogenated oils to it, because that will add trans fats, which you want to stay away from. Number 2, sunflower and pumpkin seeds. And you might think that that's kind of strange to have that around, but sunflower seeds provide really great healthy fats, and the pumpkin seeds have a great source of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all kinds of good stuff. So if you have them in your dorm room or you have them around your house, chances are you're going to reach for that as a snack food rather than go searching for something else. Number 3 is dried apricots. Now, these are not the apricots that have a ton of added sugar. These are the unsweetened apricots. And these are one of my favorite snacks. I keep them everywhere, and they are fabulous to snack on because they are a great source of iron. So especially for women, when it's that time of month, this is a great snack. And then also they're very high in fiber and high in minerals, and then also as a good source of antioxidants. Number 4, ground flaxseed. I recently did a video on flaxseed as a superfood, so watch that for more information. But flaxseed is a fabulous source of very healthy fats, and also it has a significant amount of fiber. So you can add this to your yogurt, you can add this to smoothies, you can put it on top of cereal, on top of oatmeal. You can do a lot with it, but definitely keep it around. It's a very good source of fat. Will keep your cholesterol down as well as promote health in general. Number 5, canned black beans. Now, if you're in the dorm room setting, of course, canned is really the only way that you can go, because you can't boil beans, you can't cook raw beans in your dorm room because you don't have a stove. The preferred way of eating beans is actually to get the fresh beans and cook them yourself. But of course, in a dorm room setting, you don't have that option. If you are buying the canned beans, just make sure you get the low sodium ones, because anything that's canned is going to be really high in sodium. But black beans in general are a great source of fiber, very good source of minerals, and they have a good source of protein as well. Number 6, sliced almonds. And you can get the whole almonds if you want, but I have found that the sliced almonds, I can use those in different ways more often, so I tend to opt for the sliced almonds. Now, the almonds I'm talking about are the raw, unflavored, natural almonds, nothing salted, nothing flavored, and you can get these at the regular grocery store. Now, the sliced almonds, you can sprinkle them on your cereal, you can throw them in your blender, and you can usually have a blender in your dorm room, so this actually will work for you fine. You can put it in smoothies, which adds a good nutty flavor to anything. You can put it on your yogurt, and then you can just eat them as snacks. So it's very good to have this around. Number 7 is turkey jerky and buffalo jerky. Now, because jerky is dried, you can take it anywhere. It can be in your backpack for 6 hours. It can be in your car. It doesn't matter. So it's a great snack to have, especially in those times when you feel so hungry and it's not mealtime or you can't stop and get something or you're not about to eat. And then also, you might be wondering while I'm mentioning all these protein-rich foods. Well, my experience in college and knowing a lot of students is that they tend to go for the non-protein foods because those are the cheaper sources of nutrients. So they just stay away from meats and meat products because those are the most expensive foods. But I wanted to give some good options, protein-rich options that don't have to bust your budget. Number 8, extra virgin olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Now, I keep these at home and I use this as my dressing, and it's fabulous. Now, with the extra virgin olive oil, you do not have to buy organic. The olive trees don't actually have to have hardly any pesticides, so you don't have to buy organic, which will keep your cost low. And then balsamic vinegar, I've found that it just makes a really great, quick dressing. And with the other things that we've talked about, you already have the ingredients for a salad for home. So this way you have dressing. And then also you can mix your balsamic vinegar with the plain yogurt and make a dressing as well. Number 9 is canned tuna. Now, I typically don't recommend anything that's canned. But in the dorm room setting, in a college setting, or, if you're on a very strict budget, this is a good food to have around. A good source of protein. You can mix it easily with yogurt to make it creamy, sort of like mayonnaise, but without all the calories and the fat. And then also you can just eat it right out of the can. I mean, that's how I've eaten it in the past. And there's just a lot of ways you can do it. You can put it on a salad. You can eat it by itself. So it's a good thing to have around. And that way you're getting a little bit of the healthy fats too that tuna has naturally. Number 10, whole grain bread. Now, when you're buying whole grain bread, make sure that the first ingredient is listed as whole grain or whole oats or whole rye, whatever the grain that they're emphasizing in that particular bread. Because if it's not, chances are the grains are either sprinkled on the crust, you're not getting anything anyways, or it's in very minute amounts. Okay, and I have 2 bonus items for you. One are 1-minute steel-cut oats, and these make a fabulous, very quick breakfast. You can pop them in your microwave with a little bit of milk or water, which is very handy for college students in a dorm room. If you buy the non-quick oats, they actually will take a little bit longer, which is fine either way. But this is such a better option than boxed cereals. Typically, boxed cereals are going to be more expensive, and you're getting a lot of other crap in it too, depending on which brand you're buying. And then the other bonus item that I have is your whey protein supplement. Now, I'm recommending whey protein because especially if you're a college athlete, you need to get enough protein in your diet. This is a great way to be able to, walk into class, mix it with a little bit of milk or water or put it in a smoothie, and you're getting that consistent supplement of protein, and you're not having to eat meat all day long to replace the protein that you've broken down when you're exercising. But not just for athletes. If you're active, if you're wanting to lose weight, build muscle, this is something that you just need to have on a daily basis, and then you don't have to depend so much on animal protein, which typically does have a good amount of saturated fat, which you want to limit in your diet. And my last comment is, if you're in a dorm room, make sure that you have a blender if it's allowed. And that is a fabulous way to use a lot of these ingredients we've talked about and just make a smoothie. It's very quick. I've actually done a recipe video on a healthy breakfast smoothie. You can really drink it anytime throughout the day, but you'll be getting a power-packed, healthy carb, healthy fat, healthy protein meal, and it's just so convenient and so healthy. There's no reason why, even in a dorm room setting, that you couldn't eat it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. For more great videos like this one, check out the Psychetruth channel on YouTube.